God, the world changed. Used to tell her that you love her, now you can't even remember that girl name. I swear to God, the world changed. The world changed.
We are about 15 miles south of downtown Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Today, it is the opener of the 2024 NFL season, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. They start the drive with Cook. He's on here and pick up the 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll run it. Here's Cook. Now this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. He handed it off there, but I don't really know if he would have kept it or tried to do anything else if it would have mattered.
Yeah, it's not always a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. Sometimes they're just at the line of scrimmage. There's just too many bodies to maneuver.
And as a result, now they're looking at a 4th down. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Gets it out quickly here to the left flank. And it'll be taken down, but not before it gets into enemy territory. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. Both sides were holding their breath there on that fourth down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 49-yard line. Left side, Cook shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
This one is stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
On 2nd down, Cook. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Throwing now is Allen. Rifles one. It's going to be intercepted. Down the right sideline. And they will score. Big 6 for the Texans TD. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal of how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Robbie Gold set to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Now Allen to try again after the pick 6. Blitz coming, and down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
At the 19-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw it. And this taken in by Downs. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Time to shine. Get out of here with a win. Get in the end zone, fellas.
Allen running the option to the left. And he stopped immediately there. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 38-yard line.
the ball is Cook, right left. And this lines up a gain of 4 to the 31.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Here's 3rd and 6. Here's Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have the Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Second and 6. Here's Cook again. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Third down. Here's a run by Cook. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Texans 7, Bills 0.
Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Now Allen. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And this Texans defense stands tall.
I can't believe this. What they jersey on?
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42.
Hey, check that. Streak.
They'll start on the ground with Pierce. We'll get this up to about the 44.
Oh, that's a a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Stroud. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead him to third down.
That was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Stroud on third down now. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
We look in frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on third down.
The Texans send the punter out as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so. But maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Allen now looks to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Mental mistakes out there, offense. Down like a lawnmower, baby.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. We've seen this offense do some unconventional things thus far, but they couldn't go for it on 4th down here, could they?
Could someone patch us into the head coach's headset? Punt the ball.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. And this will be incredible field position as that'll kick out of bounds inside the opponent's 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start with the option. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
Back at the 38-yard line.
In motion right, that's Dell.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Stroud out of the gun here. The left sideline, it's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards.
Partner, he got the DB on his horse on that play. He certainly sold like it was going to be a deep route before breaking it back on the comeback towards the sideline.
And the slot man goes in motion left. First and 10, it's Pierce. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield.
Back at the 24-yard line.
Stroud looking to change the play. Second and 14. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball in the double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just want to force it in there because it'll be tipped up and picked off.
Going for it with Pierce. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. No room to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll try and run for it. They'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Damian Pierce taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Texans' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Gold with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0.
Texans 14. Bills nothing. Robbie Gould set to kick off.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying to puts it on the carpet. It's out.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Wow. That ball is not free. But a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. To the air, Allen. And Cook has it left side. A gain of 5, and that'll make it second down.
The defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball, has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Allen. And this is incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Allen going to throw. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. This is brought in at the 21. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
And it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Texans are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it's now 21-0.
21. Bills nothing. Robbie Gold set to kick off.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gold now to kick it away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive.
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Again, it's Cook. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
That's good for the Bills. 1st down.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs. Keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And now they'll throw with Allen. Complete to Downs. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 44-yard line.
And the Bills 1st down.
To throw, it's Allen. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And the Texans are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Boy, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there. but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
Go!
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That good for 22 and a first down.
And the Texans first down.
Paying attention? Let's go now.
Pierce now up the middle. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
At the 36-yard line.
Here we go.
Second and 5.
Hurt.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receivers. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
First down, Texans.
Check smash.
And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Ready.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. Now this time he'll look to throw. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Leads to second and goal.
Line of scrimmage. Again, the 4-yard line. Second and goal. Off the play fake. Pierce. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The kick by Gold is good, and that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Hey, check that. Street.
Pierce takes it straight ahead. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Now that's a run that warms a play caller's heart because you're actually set up to do whatever you want on offense. You come right back and run essentially the same play because you have momentum, or you can fake that running play and throw something deep over the top, or you now feel like you have an extra down to play with because if you go ahead and just throw it and you don't get it, come back and try and pick it up on third down.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
On your side! On your side!
They'll toss this to Pierce on the right side. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. He lost 6 there on the first down play. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. This is Ridley. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. It's a loss of 7. And now it's third down.
Those big ends don't really care what the play call is. Big pass, RPO, handoff, whatever. Their job, get behind the line of scrimmage every play and run down whoever has the ball. Mission accomplished there.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
He was taken down by Bobby Wagner. It's a gain of 17. Yet it brings up 4th down.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll set up to run the quarterback draw. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. So they convert on 4th, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 57 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ballgame.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Here's a 2nd and 8. Give to Pierce now on the option. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business in the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. C.J. Stroud keeping it himself from 7 yards out. And the Texans take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Gold with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Robbie Gold set to kick off.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gold now to kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's trying to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
A third down now, and those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So a nice play defensively by the rookie, coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Option right, here's Stroud. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That will go for 9 yards and a first down on the keeper. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Option play, and it's a handoff to Pierce. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 83 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
I just wonder if before that last play, if someone on the defense stepped in the huddle and said, we've been run over, run around, run through all game long. Can we come up with one stop right here?
Hey, check
and
that,
on that play, they did.
Street.
They'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. C.J. Stroud with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Texans are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. 9 yards on the first down. Keeper, and it's 2nd and 1. A little do-it-yourself run right there and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
Hey, tight.
On 2nd down, here's Allen. He's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
The first down carry here for Johnson. He'll get this to about the 38. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
No, he didn't spike it. He faked it. And that is going to wind up incomplete. So they try to hit him with something you don't see too often, but it doesn't work out.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to get a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
56.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. This to the tight end, Kincaid. And he's going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
Back to the ground, Cook. And he is going to lose yardage here. Well, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
Cook following the penalty. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the 4th quarter. Just rely more on the passing attack.
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Christian Harris. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Hurt! Right there, hurt! Riggs! Check, hurt!
And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and make sure he spills it for a small gain.
On 2nd down, here's Pierce. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt. And that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end. But that shouldn't matter a great deal as they still lead by a bundle here.
Let's go, D.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there. And they'll go backwards right away.
As a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. That is complete downfield to Knox. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
From the gun, it's Allen. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. Gave a glimpse of his power, but not a whole lot of space. Down at the 30. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. On 3rd and long, it's Allen. Connecting over the middle with Downs. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
We got this. Here we go. Here we go.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Pass 85. Pass 85.
Running for it. Here's Cook. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left.
Here we go, dudes. Let's make a play here. Woo! We're going to do it. All right. We got this.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
Now, boys, we can't wait any longer. Good. Here we go.
We're going to do it. We got this. Make them work for it. Come on, fellas.
Allen maybe with a free play. The quick slant caught. And that one was was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Now Allen. This is caught. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession.